Hey guys, it's a beautiful day today. Tarun here from Miners Gateway. So we are going to look at the 4GB cards and the coins that we can mine with them. So stay tuned. So we are back. So let's begin, guys. So at this point of time, we are at the HiOS screen. As we discussed, we will actually be looking at 4GB cards and the coins that we can mine today. So before we go ahead and begin, I would like to give a disclaimer that please note that this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to showcase what are the profitabilities for the 4GB card, and I would highly recommend that you do your own research before you start mining crypto or investing in cryptocurrency. With that, let's begin. So back to the HiveOS screen. So today we'll be focusing on the system where I'm mining Ethereum Classic. So that is this particular system. This system has GTX 1650, three of them, and two 1050 Ti's from Inno3D. So at this point of time, at 60 power limit and 100 core and 1500 memory clock, I'm getting about 18.84 megahash for the 1650. And overall, this particular system is actually giving me an megahash of 88.56. And going on to the other system, which is on my other farm, which is again mining Ethereum Classic. Here I have three cards. This is the Asus TUF GTX 1650 and the MSI GTX 1050 Ti. So these are also mining Ethereum Classic. And here for this particular card, the power draw is a little high, so it is at 70 watts, 125 core, and 1900 memory. And for the 1050 Ti, as usual, it is 100 core and 1250 memory core clock at 60 watts power. So these are the overclocks, and with these tough cards, I'm getting about 15.13 megahash, and with the MSI one, I'm getting about 14.58 megahash for the 1050 Ti. So these are running pretty stable, as you can see from this chart here. Yesterday I was doing some maintenance on this system, so that's the reason why it has been running just for about a day and 7 hours. But if you look at it, it is running pretty stable, and it is running pretty cool as well from a temperature perspective. So you know uh, just to give you an overview as to what how I source these cards. Some of these cards, especially the Inno3D ones that I have, the 1050 Ti, these were actually sourced from the second-hand market or the used card market that is there. The best place that I found where you can find genuine sellers who are not selling it at scalper prices is Facebook Marketplace. That is where I bought these cards from the second hand market, and they were quite it worked out quite cost effective for me. So now one of the things that I wanted to also show was total put together, I am drawing about 133 megahash out of these 4GB cards. So if you look at what to mine, so to mine calm. So if you look at what to mine, let me just open that here. And since there is no 1650 here, I will go with 1050 Ti and calculate it as 8 cards, because if you look, I have three 1650s and two 1050 Ti's, and in the other farm I have again two 1650s and one 1050 Ti. So I'll take consider that as 8. I will plug in about 133 megahash. I have already calculated this and kept, and at about 580 watts the power draw for Ethereum Classic. So looking at it right now, if you look, Flux is the most profitable coin at this point of time. So this thing keeps going up and down, but my logic is I would like to mine a few Ethereum Classic coins and keep them for a long run. So that is one of the primary reasons that I am mining Ethereum Classic as of now on these 4 GB cards. If you look, it is not very far behind. There is just about 90 cents difference between Ethereum Classic and Flux, and this profitability can go up and down anytime. As you all are aware that currently the market is down, so the profitability is also taken a hit at this point of time. So once the market goes back on top, these profitabilities are bound to increase as well. So I would suggest that uh, if you are deciding to mine with a 4 GB card, I would suggest that you go to whattomine.com, check what is the most profitable coins to mine. Or if you're someone like me who wants to accumulate some amount of coins and keep it for a long run, then that would actually you can come back here and check what are the coins that you could mine. My suggestion, since Ethereum is going to go to proof of stake by next year, June, July, I feel that all those network traffic that you see in ETH might spill over to Ethereum Classic, and the network difficulty might increase. So before that network difficulty increases, I rather mine a few Ethereum Classic coins and hold it for the long run, so that once ETH moves to proof of stake, and if Ethereum Classic picks up from the price perspective, we are looking at a very good profit in the long run. So that is what I would suggest. That is my personal suggestion. I would request you to do your own research for whatever you want to mine with the 4 GB cards. At the end of the day, it is all based on risk. Crypto market is volatile, and there are substantial ups and downs in the market. So beware of that before you start mining any particular coin. So today Flux might look profitable, uh, but it can also fall down, and you never know. Ethereum Classic can pick up, or Raven coin can go up. So it's everybody's ball game. So depending on the market, we'll have to review this. So apart from that, I do not have anything else. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You guys stay safe, and God bless. Take care.